Okay, so I think I'm going to take 4 more questions only because I'm running out of brain, and I don't want to say stupid things, or stupider things than I've already said. So.
Yeah, thank you for the talk. In the beginning of your lecture, you talked about how society needed this kind of dreamlike religious base so we don't go between left and right violently and we can kind of have this base. And then you also said you admired Nietzsche for kind of chopping down these ideological and kind of dogmatic weeds coming up from the base of Christianity. I was wondering what your thoughts are on how society can have this kind of religious base without having these kind of dangerous ideologies that can spring up once in a while.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. No, really, I mean, that's the serious answer to that question. You know, I mean, the reason that I'm an admirer of Nietzsche is because he was the spirit of his times. That's a good way of thinking about it. It's not like Nietzsche killed God. It's that Nietzsche gathered what was in the air and articulated it, right, incredibly profoundly. And so he put his finger on the spot. And in doing so, he announced the problem. And once you announce the problem, then maybe you can come up with a solution, because you can't solve a problem unless you know what it is. And the fact that he made it so stark and so clear was horrifying in some sense, but at least we know where we stand. And so since then, and I would say particularly in many ways, particularly with the work of Jung and everything that's come out of that, which is a deeper study of mythology and its meanings, you know, we've been trying to address the issue that Nietzsche brought up and trying to solve the problem. And the problem is something like the reunification of the spirit of mankind. It's something like that. Well, we're slogging through it, man, and that's why you're all here, at least in part. So we'll see how far we can get. I mean, at this rate, we'll get to like the 12th verse in the first. But that's the aim, you know. Okay.